Shazam comes out in only a couple of weeks, and I'm going to share with you my 5 reasons why I am super excited to check this film out. Shazam! What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I love to watch movies, and if you guys do too, you are in the right spot. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my up and coming videos. Today I'm going to share with you guys my 5 reasons why I am super excited to check out Shazam, the latest DCEU film, and this film has been getting a lot of buzz and considered to be one of the best DCEU films. Now, with other DCEU films, I'm not that excited to see it because of their previous track record, like Batman and Suicide Squad and Justice League, so my excitement level has died out for this franchise, but Shazam looks like it's something completely different. So I'm excited to check this movie out. Share down below, why are you excited to check out Shazam? If you are excited, if you're not excited, tell me why as well. So these are not in any particular order, they're just 5 reasons why I'm excited to see it and reason why. So number 5, Billy Batson and Freddie Freeman.
That's crazy, right?
What are your superpowers?
Superpowers, dude? I don't even know how to pee in this thing.
From the trailers, we have 2 characters, Billy Batson and Freddie Freeman, and they have looks like a really genuine friendship. We have Billy Batson played by Asher Angel, and as well as Zachary Levi, and Freddie Freeman interacts with both of them very well.
This is proof of authenticity. Super straight.
Their interactions seem very comical, but also genuine, like it's a true friendship. So spoiler, if you don't know anything much about Shazam in the comic books, Freddie Freeman actually does become Captain Marvel Jr. after Billy transfers some of his powers to save his life from an encounter with a supervillain. We'll get more into that later on in this video. Whatever trailer I do watch, I always laugh at their interactions because it does seem like they have really good chemistry, and it does help that Zachary Levi is acting like a teenager in this movie. And so it does seem genuine that Freddy is interacting with another teenager. The actor who plays Freddy, Jack Dylan Grazer, has a lot of energy in his role. His laughter, his overall persona, it just screams like excitement.
You electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it!
So I'm looking forward to the chemistry amongst this young kid, Freddy, and Billy Batson, both the teenage version as well as the superhero version. I want to see both of them have a lot of fun. Number 4, Shazam. I am really excited to see Shazam portrayed on the big screen. We've had one feature-length film many years ago, but it definitely seems like it's a long time coming for this character, and he is regarded as one of the strongest DC characters, so I'm looking forward to seeing that play out on the big screen. If you don't know where Shazam has got his powers and what Shazam stands for, when he got his powers, he ended up getting 6 different powers in one. Now, Shazam stands for S, Solomon, where he gets his wisdom; H, Hercules, he gets his strength; A, Atlas, that's where he gets his stamina from; Z stands for Zeus, which is where his power comes from; the other A stands for Achilles, and that's where he gets his courage from; and M, Mercury, and that's where he gets his speed from. So all that together combined makes Shazam, and I'm really excited to see that play out on the big screen. We have Asher Angel from Andy Mack on Disney Channel. Don't ask how I know that, he is on that show. And Zachary Levi playing the superhero version as well. I'm excited to see both of their portrayals on the big screen. I'm definitely looking forward to Zachary Levi playing this teenager. It's a different twist on a superhero, and just the way that Zachary Levi is presenting himself, it seems very childish, and that's what I think stands this character out from all the other DC characters. And with that, I think it's going to add for a lot of fun moments. It's going to be definitely an upbeat, fun film. You know, there might be some, character development along the way, but with Zachary Levi being a teenager, I think there is room for growth amongst the character and learning more about himself and what it takes to be a superhero. Number 3, the director David Sandberg. Big studios lately are taking a gamble on lesser known directors to direct their big blockbuster films. For example, James Wan. Now, he's not a small-time director, but he has stuck to one genre, mostly horror film, and one Fast and the Furious film. They brought him on to do Aquaman. Hugely successful film. I love Aquaman. Really great film. But what I'm saying is that he stuck mostly to horror films, and he went and directed something that was out of his genre, and he did a great job. A lot of Marvel movies lately are taking smaller directors and bringing them on to direct big films. Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther, before that directed Creed and Fruitvale Station. You know, Creed was a bigger movie, but they're bringing these different directors in, and I really love that. So here with Shazam, directed by David Sandberg, he had previously directed Lights Out, great horror film, and Annabelle Creation, which was another great horror film, which was better than the first Annabelle movie, I do gotta say that. But he has directed 2 horror films that aren't superhero films, and he's on this movie to direct a comedy superhero film, and I'm really curious to see his touch on this movie. Now, I've heard rumors that there is going to be a sequel. If this is successful, why not? But I'm excited to see what David Sandberg does with this, with only directing 2 horror films before this movie, Lights Out and Annabelle Creation. I think that if he can be successful at this, he could branch out into other things. Number 2, the visuals. A lot of scenes in this movie do look similar to Superman, Man of Steel movie, especially a lot of the fighting sequences between Shazam and the villain, especially when they're flying around, and it looks very similar. But it also looks very energetic. The lightning bolts and the suit is very bright. So I'm excited to see all these different powers play out on the big screen and seeing how the visuals come into that as well. Got speed and the strength and him flying. I think it's all going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited for the visuals. I'm excited to see how this film looks, from the directing and the acting. I'm excited to see it all play out on the big screen. I think it's going to be a visual feast, and especially if we get what I'm going to discuss for the number 1 reason why I'm excited. The visuals are going to be stunning for a lot of different. And the number 1 reason why I'm excited for this, and I don't think anything is, you know, over each other, I think I'm just excited for it in general, is the superhero family. Now, Billy Batson is a foster kid, and you see in the trailers that he goes to a foster home with Freddy Freeman. But what they don't show in the trailer is the other foster kids that make up a superhero family. Now, we've seen a lot of the toy figures leaked, and we see the Funko Pops on the back of the box and the Funko Pops itself. The superhero family is going to be in this movie. And if you look on the cast list of IMDb, they are on there as well as some adult characters for them as well. So you got these superhero family that might get some powers, and then they're going to be helping out a Shazam. Also in the movie is the 7 deadly sins. So I'm really excited to see the superhero family off against the 7 deadly sins. The superhero family includes Eugene, Freddy, Mary, Pedro, Darla, and Shazam himself, Billy Batson. I'm excited to see all the different bright suits for them. I'm excited to see them interact. Curious how much screen time we're going to get, because of the marketing for this movie. You don't see them in the trailer, so how much are they going to be in the movie? Is it going to be like an end big battle sequence? What's going to happen with them? I'm really curious to see them come into play, and if they can be really funny, it could be a big time superhero group that we might get more films with, like a sequel of this superhero family. So I'm excited to see them in the movie, and I'm excited to see them up against the 7 deadly sins. If they're not in there that much, I'm still excited to see them. Whatever it is, I am excited to see Shazam. I haven't been this excited to see a DC EU film since Wonder Woman, and I'm just hoping that this movie is really good. I've heard some really good buzz about this film, but I am truly excited to see it. I got an early screening coming up on the 23rd, so expect an early review for that. Some people have already got to see this movie early, and I've heard some really good things. But those are my 5 reasons why I'm excited to see Shazam. You guys can check out my review for Aquaman if you guys are interested in that, and how I ranked the DCEU films as well. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and if you guys like more videos like this, let me know down below. You guys stay classy, YouTube.